Hello, my bloody brothers and sisters, and today we're going to do a little base tour. You're going to notice that we're in a different spot than usual. Original house, it's over here. My house, it's over here now. I've built a second house, and I spent a few hours doing this. It was a lot of fun, and I wanted to share it with you all so you can get an idea of how maybe a little PvE solo house can look. And remember, I'm not the greatest builder, so this is some pretty standard shabby stuff. So we've got our entryway. Oh, I accidentally put some curtains out here, I see. Coming in, we have ourselves a nice little entryway. We've got, pictures of our ladies, prior counts, some meeting tables here. Also our throne, of course. Some nice decorations in the back, floating candles looking fantastic. Lovely purple. I thought about making it the royal color, this one here, but I just really wanted the purple, so I put the purple in. So we've got that. We got the royal walls, the royal doors in here as well. And, just in mind, this is actually a really great PvP spot if you're doing at least a duo team, because instead of having an entryway here like I have, you can just honeycomb the crap out of this and make it a pain in the ass to try and break through, and then put your house way in the back here. Same with this upper part. You honeycomb all this area, and then your entryway is just, this is your lovely castle in the back. But we're a PvE solo, so let's get in. Over here, we have our lovely opulent study area here, and I've got the blood altar in here just because I thought it looked nice with everything else. So we've got all three study stations, the Aetherium, the study, the press, and then what is this, the bench or whatever they call it, research desk is over here. We've got the white aesthetic, got some pictures, also more floating candles just for some more light around, because these don't give a lot of light off in the area, just a little bit. And just some storage, just really nothing in these things. I've got my scrolls here because I needed them to come over here. Did a bunch of farming, obviously, to get everything I need for this. I had most of it at the house, but a vast majority, or not a vast, I had a vast majority at the house, and some things I had to go farm. Like I went on a huge silver coin farm, and you'll see why in a little bit. Up here is really nothing. This is just where I threw my altar for now, just so it's out of my way. And I am completely maxed out on the amount of tiles I'm using. You can see here, I've got all 150 out of 150, but I can't upgrade it because I don't have gold. I don't have the recipe for gold ingots yet. So I'm wasting like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, like 6, 7, maybe like 10 or so tiles here just to get down here. I could, if I needed a couple more, I could get rid of this and move it, but for now it's okay. And before we go in through that door, I just want to go on the opposite side here. And right here we just have our lovely little crypt room. Obviously we have no servants down here. As I was running around, I literally found nothing. I couldn't find a single good thing to bring with me to make a servant here. It was crazy. Nor prisoners. Why is there a tree in here? Hello, trees. Over here is my secret little sleeping chambers. I might as well bind this. Never actually slept in this, apparently. I figured it'd be funny to have, like, my sleeping chambers completely separate. So, like, if, in a PvP sense, you can't find my thing here. I'm living with my servants just on the outskirts. So, thought that was my little sneaky spot here, and I've got my vampire chest. Nothing's in it, obviously. There's, like, nothing in this base but the goods and whatever materials I found, like, while I was here, and stuff I brought back with me as well. So, and then once you leave the servant chambers here, you bring us into the dingy little workshop. We've got a bunch of grinders set up. You can see, like, these things were making a bunch of stuff for me here, which was fantastic. Same with these guys over here. I'm going to just throw some more grave dust in here. All four of those were working. We've got our woodworking bench here. We've got some storage here. Again, nothing's in them. They're just here to get ready for when I make a full move. And then I figured, because, like, these were the servant chambers, and this is, like, such a shitty little workshop, because the floors, like, look at them. The floors are dirty, right? So I put these little rugs on here just to, make it look like it's that dingy kind of worked-in factory kind of style. Our sawmills and everything as well. But I also put, like, a little eating table here with a fireplace, so it's like, this is where these workers live, and they do nothing else in my mind, right? So if we move on to here, we now have our furnaces. I've got 10 furnaces set up. These barely were going for me. I didn't really need anything. I had everything at our house, so just little things I found I threw in real quick. Smithy over here. Again, just an empty storage. Oh, a couple glass and some iron bars in there, I see. My anvil, of course, where we can build some things. And this is just the study right here where it connects to. And you can see I've got the normal doors going forward here because, you know, these are like normal areas. So we've got the green aesthetic here in our tailor room. Tailor floors were red, so I went with the, like a nice, you know, contrasting color of green to go against it. Again, I put a nicer setup over here because these are like a higher class worker in my mind. So like this is where they're gonna sit, chat, hang out. I put 2 of these in just because I had such a big open space here and I needed something. 5 working stations and then 3 leather ones, some floating lights. Obviously we've got the green all over the place. We've got the wallpapers. We've got our columns looking really nice. Taking that on and moving to the next room is we've got our alchemy room. I kept this kind of dark for a reason because we've got all 4 of our vermin nest here. And they're not working yet. I need to fill them up with some bones. So that way we can just have a bunch of rats running around in here and get it really dingy. So we've got our blood press here. Again, there's nothing in it. And a devourer's chest over here. This thing was just grinding up all the little gems I found. Like, look at that. I found so many gems when I was out and about. I just destroyed them all. I didn't have time to care about them. Obviously, we've got our alchemy table. We've got 2 slim chests because these just look so nice. I thought they fit really well with this aesthetic. Some windows in the back here. I never got rid of this window when I was building. I worked my way back, but it's fine. So this is our lovely little alchemy room, day 105. And so once I want to get like some, you know, like spiderlings so I can get silkworm, I've got this all set up. Same with the mosquitoes, etc. So we've got a whole room dedicated to this and it's looking great. And in here, I don't have prison floors yet, but I wanted to make this look like as much of a prison as I really could. So I put doors in with servant locks so like even the servants couldn't get in here. And I've got on each side 6 prison cells. And it's hard to tell too, but the wallpaper is set for here we go. For the prisoner cell with like a little bed there. You can see it all the way across there. So that's the aesthetic we got going in here. So it looks pretty nice. It's the same on both sides, as you can see. So we got this like lovely prisoner setup, which I actually pretty much, I enjoyed making this one. It was really simple, but I like the idea behind it. And no, I don't have a storage room yet because I'm out of tiles. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do storage. I might just put something like near the front where we just have some main chests for things. But otherwise, most of the storage I'm going to keep locally here because this is more of an aesthetic house. Here, we have our Jewelcraft setup. And again, I don't have the jewel crafting floor. So I just have a regular floor for now, but I put in 2 of these just so it's symmetrical and filled up the space. We've got the regular jewel crafter here, and I kept this room pretty empty besides the lighting. I went with the purple, and I got some floating candles just for that extra little light in here. And I don't really need this door, but I'm probably going to use it later. Like I said, I'm out of tiles, so I can't really do much of anything. But out here, I have my garden. I don't have it's not nighttime. Hold on. Let's make it nighttime here. Hold on. Admin off. And, set day? No. Time. Add time. What do we need? Like 6 hours? 6. There we go. Cool. And so with this, now I can show you guys this. I found those out when I was playing on the server. So I've got my garden set up here. And again, this was like the last of my tiles, so I couldn't really do anything else out here besides this. I want to get this tree out of the way. Thank you. So we got a nice little garden path here. Here's my fountain. Is that backwards? Yeah, that's backwards. Oop, there we go. That's better. So we've got our fountain here that we need to, if we want to fill up water or anything like that. And then I've got 6 graves back here. And so this will be for if I need to get some more like grave dust and scourge stone. We've got plenty of sunflowers on this side here. I think we've got 10 of them. And then over here, this is where I spent so much time getting silver coins for. Because this right here, this is Highland Lotus. And how you get those is I got them from the trader out in the silver area for like 200 coins a piece. So I was killing every merchant I could find and just running around and just absolutely murking them. It was fantastic. We had a crap ton of coins. I was kind of surprised. They were strewn all around my base, but we had a lot of coins laying around. I probably had like 12 or 1,300. So I didn't need to farm too much, but it was enough. On the outside of this garden here, I have blood rose because I figure I'm going to use most of these for potions, followed by a 3x3 of I think it's that's the blood rose. I haven't put my morning lilies down because I ran out of room. Snowflower seeds are over here. This is caught in a 3x4 just because I had the extra room. And these must be fire blossoms. These are fire blossoms here. So I do need to get morning lily down. So I might actually take the cotton out because I don't need the cotton at the house because I usually just go out and farm it. So probably I'll temporarily replace this with morning lily until we can progress our base and get a gold ingot so I can make more space. And then we'll make a cotton farm somewhere else. But that's all the seeds I had for that too, because I did a lot of cotton farming while I was out and about. And obviously, I've got our little pond here. You know, maybe get some fishing done. I haven't seen fish in here, so I don't even know if they spawn in here or not, or I've just been unlucky. But otherwise, I've got all this extra space back here too. If I want to fill it out, we can. Look, we got some quartz spawning here. I kind of left it as is because obviously, like I said, we're out of space for 1 and 2. I don't know what else I want to do for this base besides make this garden bigger. Like, this garden is going to encapsulate the entire pond, so I'm going to go all the way around it, and then I'm probably going to go this way and make another graveyard over here, and I'll keep this one as well just because I think this looks pretty decent, and then I'll make another one down there for something else as well. But all right, brothers and sisters, I hope you enjoyed this little base tour. We'll be back. I don't know if I'll operate out of the game just yet, just because I don't have most of my stuff is still way down here. Also, I need to build a portal, so I might actually just take these out and put the portal here if that'll fit. Can I build it now? But yeah, we'll be keeping the series going. I just wanted to show you what I've been working on. I spent a lot of time on it over the weekend. It was a lot of fun. It's the first time I've really done a lot with base building, so leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the layout. This is obviously a PvE layout. This is not ideal for PvP, of course, so make sure to keep that in mind if you're thinking of emulating this in any sort of way. Here we go. I quickly threw this thing down, so now we've got our own little portal up here. I moved the blood altar over here so I could rearrange some tiles because I need to use exactly what I had, so that's what I've got here. We're still at 150, I think, exactly. Maybe 149? 150. Yep. We're using them all here, baby. So now we've got our portal down here as well. I had been putting it down and moving it every now and then as I was building and trying to teleport back and forth, so it kept moving, and then when I was making my garden, I had to delete it, and I forgot to put it back down, so good thing I didn't leave here, because it's a pain in the ass to walk here, I'll tell you that. But yes, brothers and sisters, this is the new home. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think of it so far, as well as hitting that like button if you're loving this kind of stuff. And we'll be back in the V Rising and getting this game complete in no time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything new. But all right, brothers and sisters, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo. The rest of your day is not too shabby.